Okay, that was not expected. Didn't even realize this was available. So, man, this is such a good game. Was such a good game back in the day. I didn't plan anything. I just saw it. Thought, okay, I need to play this again. That's quite a nostalgic game for me. Like one of the first game I ever played. I'm gonna disable this stuff here because this is not part of the actual game. It's more like a accessibility thing. Sound, I don't know. I can quiz this later. English language subtitles. Yes. Control, keyboard, controller. Yes, I check this in the game. Keep launcher, start new game.
Kain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Kain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire. I have served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Kain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow. Until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony. There was only one possible outcome. My eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the Lake of the Dead.
Cast him in.
Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
Melchiah, you are worthy. I know you, Raziel. You are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive the abyss, Raziel. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Kain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Kain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul weaver, my angel of death.
Dang. Okay, so this pitch is a little too low. Okay. Yeah, the first time I played this, the graphics looked like this. Well, of course, I don't know how long this was. Now, I mean, in my head, the graphic looked like this, right? But if you compare this with the old one, it would probably be nothing like it. So let's see. The key is here. Oh, yeah, this is the map. This didn't exist on the original.
These gates twist space, laying a path across great spans.
Essentially this quick travel.
You are weak. You must feed.
The old hunger has left me. I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You have become a devourer of souls. To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld and consume the souls of your enemies.
Just waiting to get full life, then the gate here opens. Yeah, it's just a basic tutorial. Oops, I'm gonna keep pressing the wrong key. What I change this? Can I change this? Control, config controller, map. Much better.
Your wings, though ruined, are not without purpose. Take hold of them as you leap, and they will carry you across this chasm.
What scabrous wretches are these?
Stua, the scavengers of the underworld. Their feral hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest.
I mean, if you play games like Elden Ring and Order of the Sword, and thinking jump on this one for the mechanics or the combat, don't. Don't even try. This is like from... I guess I need to lower a little bit. So this is from 1998 or 2001, something like this. So it's not the best thing. So the combat is essentially just this. Now I get used to the other key. You need to kill this guy. It's annoying because he keeps running. I remember this. And now, which direction should I go? I never remember which direction. I guess this one. Like the story on this game, like really caught my attention.
These portals are your conduit between the spectral and material realms. With their aid, you may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time. Sustain your strength to prolong your manifestation in the physical world. If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve.
So something that they expect you to see here. I don't know if people will see or not, but then the word change when you transition between realms, let's say. So you go from the physical realm, which was the one we are right now, to the spiritual one, let's say it, and things change, right? So change position, change location. So this here is locked, right? So it's solid wall, and just like take a look on the pillar's position. So I'm gonna position myself like right on the edge here, trying to grab the wall and the pillar. Yeah, so when you change it, so see this opening and how this deforms. I think like the new games that has this mechanic is like not Dark Souls, like Demon Soul. The newest Demon Soul has this. It definitely copied from here. When you transition between like realms and the world is light changed.
You are young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
Yeah, I always has like a small touch on the water there. You can see the life drains a little bit. Always fail that jump. You can do it perfect, but it's annoying.
What are these creatures?
Do you not recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible. These foul, scuttling beasts could not be kin of our high blood?
Do you suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel? Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
So yeah, so one thing that you keep an eye for this, the water, there is like a lot of different paths that you need to traverse in both spiritual and physical world at the same time. So that thing there we can't reach right now.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses, having suffered them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting. Vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
So ourselves don't have any weakness for the sun, so this is already a bonus. But we can't touch the water. Like, touch the water, then you take damage, and if you go underwater, but then you just go back to the spirit realm. I can jump there in a sec just to show. And the super combat. Just dragging it forward.
Unfettered from the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
So when you kill something, you need to go to a high place to do this, otherwise you're gonna always take an interrupt. But I think it's too far away. Anyway.
Your physical prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
There. Is there like a density for the vibration? Because the controller like barely do anything. So sensitive for the analog or sensitive for the vibration? Oh yeah, that changed something. Because the motors were barely spinning, like they're trying to spin but not even doing anything.
The sanctuary of the clans reduced to ruin. Beyond these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth, the seat of Kain's empire. How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
This world is wrecked with cataclysms. The earth strains to shrug off the pestilence of Kain's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in an instant by a solitary man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Kain condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
Let's see. Yep, miss. Yeah, the combat on the game is definitely not the best. Usually don't even worry about those enemies. Like killing most of the enemies is useless. Just kill the first two just to do some combat, but just run past it. You don't gain anything, there is no experience or items or drops or anything like that. So those doors for the quick travel. This is kind of hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. Like, people like young people that are playing the game, I don't know. They probably won't like it. Where do we go from here? I don't remember.
This, at least, had remained constant. The endlessly swirling vortex of the abyss. My tomb and the womb of my rebirth. Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed, these cliffs gave me my bearings. My clan territory was to the west. I was anxious to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
So I played more for the story, man. The story for me, it's really nice. And for the nostalgia, really. So I'm gonna start skipping all those small fights because they're just time consuming. They don't add anything. You don't gain anything. So I'm gonna do only the mandatories like this one here. I have more than one like this. It's better to leave with the weapon and then if you have another weapon then you fight the other one. You can leave the weapon then and they will never resurrect, because if you take the weapon after some time they will just get back alive. Music is a little weird.
Utter desolation. My once proud kin wiped from this world like excrement from a boot. I knew the hand that wrought this deed.
Excrement from a boot. This music is missing part of the music. This was one of the music that I liked the most, and it's missing, like it's missing an instrument or missing a track. I don't know. It's just not how I remember. But then I don't think they remake the music, right? Maybe it sounds different because of the technology of the time, and then it's still the same. And now it sounds different because it's new tech. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Dang, I still remember all this. Oh, I forgot this guy. And no kidding, I think it's what, more than 20 years? I have no idea. Ooh, that was a really sharp change. I'm just trying to... Yeah, the music just changed. There's no fade. Okay. I don't remember big... Yeah, it was the case. This... Yeah, it also did the same on the original, yeah. The music just changed from one to another. No fade.
No! Please!
I didn't recognize these flayed racks of flesh. Their scent was vampiric. They gnawed upon their victim's carcass like dogs.
One attack, since only one enemy attack you, and you lock in one and then you attack the other. That's a valid strategy. Can camp on the fire or on the light so they don't attack you. Just leave there, don't care. Those humans here, so the first time you play the game, so the very first time I played the game, so I just killed this guy. The graphics were so weird that I didn't even realize this was a human. You don't really want to kill them, so then they don't attack you. That's the only thing they change. Later on there will be a city with a lot of humans, and then when they attack you it's annoying. So you better just leave them.
This charnel house bore the unmistakable marks of Melchiah's clan. To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
I mean, it's most annoying, right? So you can kill the humans, but you don't lose anything. What do we need to be doing here? Okay, so I need just to get there. Yep. You're going to be annoying? Of course you will. Do we have another weapon? We do. Otherwise this guy gonna keep respawning and it's annoying. There is no difference in the weapon, right? So they just change the design, let's say. They all do exactly the same thing. Except for the torch. For the torch you can... It does less damage, I think. And you can set the enemy on fire once. I can try to
My
use one.
brother Melchiah was made last, and therefore received the poorest portion of Kain's gift. Although immortal, his soul could not sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the underlying decay.
You just enter into the... That was not very smart. Usually they don't step into the sun, but I guess it was a small bug. So let me use, so to drop stuff you either throw it or you just crouch and use the grab button. Let me try to kill one with the torch. Should have one somewhere here. And then the torch goes out and that's it. It's useless. So here, to avoid losing the weapon, if you miss the jump, so just throw it on the door. In that case, if you miss and fall into the water, you don't lose the weapon. Not that you really need to keep the weapon with you at all times. Usually you have a weapon every segment. But there are some places like this one. You enter without any weapon, so it's annoying to kill the enemy. Especially with two. Because the only way to kill them is throwing on the spikes there. And if you try to grab one, the other one will attack, and then you keep stuck in a loop. And this game is more about the story, the history, whatever, and the puzzles. Lots of puzzles. Puzzles for everything. To unlock the boss, to get new items, secret areas. I need to do something real fast. Okay. This is all about like trying to reach a location. Like you want to get there, right? Up, but there is no way. You can't jump. So then you need to use the mechanics of changing the realm, and then the world change. Yeah.
Beware, Raziel. These wraiths are vampire spirits, fettered too long in the spectral realm. When their vampire natures adapt to this plane, they become eaters of souls. Do not allow these spirits to re-inhabit their corpses.
It's annoying because they take the souls that you are going to feed, so you need to wait them to see you, then they target you, then they slowly drop down. And that's it. So what's here? Do I want to change back? There's a block there, so you can't move anything on the spiritual realm. So if there is a block, you need to go back to the other realm. It's a little annoying too. This open the top, then you want to get to the other side. If you remember, there is block down, so you need to go down, I guess. I should have thrown the weapon here, because now I don't have any. There is that one there, but then there is already an enemy. If I take that, there will be two enemies. It's annoying. So if I had thrown the weapon to the top there, I would have two weapons. What do I need to do with this again? I dropped here, but I didn't pay attention. Okay. Jump on this. There is a usually you need to take this somewhere. Where's the wall again? I think it's on the other side. Yeah, it's on the other side. Otherwise we would not have this stair here. Specifically to put the thing up. Yep. Right there. No. Hello. Yeah, if you think about the game, if you want to play or not, like a lot of the game is just doing this, moving stuff and open doors and solving this kind of puzzles. So if you don't like this, then I not encourage you to play it, because you're going to get bored very fast. Crap. Leave it. I'm pretty sure you don't want to... where is the soul? Come on. Soul, please. I'm pretty sure you don't want to change the realms, because you need to change again there. Yep. And if you change, when you step on that thing, that will go down. So you need to be on the spiritual realm, so it doesn't move. And then you can jump here to jump here. And now I have no weapon. I have a torch. Or two torch. Oh, where's the block? I'm seeing the... Oh, here. I was like, where's the block? So just need to place it the same position as it's on the hole there, and that's it. Does the lighting decrease if you go like this? Nah. It just become a little bit yellow. There's a life there. If you don't follow, so you do all this to drop that block so you can get on this place over there. With only one, it's too high, you can't jump, so you need two. I don't know how I still remember this. It's not like I played like 200 times, like I played like twice. Maybe 3 times. I don't know. Do I need to go on the water? I think no. Most of the water stuff, it's after you get the boss. Usually you have to get 2 bosses. Wait, don't worry. Oh, that's where we came from. So you get the boss, you get a gift. It allows you to reach some other places, and then you get another boss, and then you get another gift. And have some backtracking to go. There's some places you can't really reach with only one gift. I remember the first time I played, I got stuck here for ages because I didn't understand the puzzle. If you don't kill the enemy now, they do this, so they don't attack you. And then you can use to recover a little bit of life, but just a little bit. If you hold too much, they die and then they're angry with you. If you kill some of them, it's fine. Just leave them for a while. They keep attacking you, just avoid them, don't hit, and then after I don't know how long, they will stop bothering you. So you can take this if you just wonder what am I doing. So just show that you can take most of stuff that is like highlighted as a weapon. Oops, that's not where I want to go. So here you enable the machines. After you enable the machines, then you need to go to the other door and go down from the elevator. Yeah, so or no, the elevator doesn't work without the machines. And this is the part that I got stuck for ages because I simply didn't understand what had to be done. Look, it's super easy. But I was really not expecting this kind of interaction. Was not here, so next level. So this, if I'm not wrong, is just so you can climb up. Yeah, that's it. And then you need to go. I'm gonna leave you there. Yes, here there is a path here. Yeah, here. So here I got stuck because I didn't realize you need to place put fire on the pillars, like they are not even highlighted, right? So, and I was okay, I have the block, I need to bring down the elevator, and there was no way to bring down the elevator. And I'm like, what the heck do I need to do? And I just keep trying to find what to do instead of just pushing the block. First time I played this game, I think like this was the second game I ever played. So I didn't even have the idea of what I was doing. You're pretty young, you're just playing it, right? So you just, okay, I press a button, something happens, that's it. Was not even thinking. Most of the stuff is pretty clear what you need to do. You have a block and then you have some kind of mark. That's pretty obvious where you need to place. And then you make this clack sound. Let me be quiet on the next one so you can hear it. Like a clack, like a click. Just to warn you that it's on the right place. That one. This go back. No, this is going down. No, this is going up. Oh, that's the boss already. I was expecting a portal. Oh, whatever.
Show yourself, creature.
Do you not recognize me, brother? Am I so changed?
Melchiah?
Yes, brother. You should have stayed where the Master sent you, Raziel. You will find Nosgoth less pleasant than you remember.
What has become of my clan? Answer me, little brother, or I will beat an answer from your horrid lips.
Everyone is afraid, sibling. You awake to a world of fear. These times of change are so unsettling. Do you think I feel no revulsion for this form? Do you believe for a moment that our Lord would risk his empire upon an upstart inheritance?
Enough riddles. What are you saying?
You are the last to die.
And the boss is looking nice. So the graphics were just like flat. Like we just make it the squares. So they didn't have any depth. So now they actually have a depth, so you can see the skull on the shoulder there. But the hard part on this was actually seeing this, that you can jump here. Yeah, well, you understand that you need to time it. And then for some epic fight. When we're trying to fight the boss for the first time and you don't see this, you can jump here. Takes forever to... I mean, you can't do anything if you don't do this. Please don't tell me he's stuck somewhere. Hello? Move too fast. Now I think I'm too late. Here. Oh, hello. What is this camera? You can press this and nothing will happen because he is not in the right position. It's pretty obvious after you see the animation. The question is, why the heck did he get stuck in there? Because he can enter, but then he doesn't leave anymore. Where are you going? Really? Okay, let's go that direction then. What the heck are you doing? I'm here. Hello? Up. So you want to force him to go inside, but on the other side. Yeah. And then you run all the way back. You need to wait for it to enter. is outside. Yeah, it's annoying. So you actually want to be like in a straight angle like this. Straight angle? No, straight line. Ah, come on. Just entering the... Yeah, that... No, come on. Just walk in a straight line. Come on, yeah. Thank you. Now for some reason he can't leave anymore.
Tell me, Melchiah, where can I find Kain?
The Master is beyond your reach, Raziel. He makes himself known when he sees fit, not when commanded. I'm released.
You have done well, Raziel.
Am I reduced to this? A ghoul? A fratricide?
Elevated, Raziel, not reduced. Consuming Melchiah's soul has endowed you with a new gift. Insubstantial barriers such as these are no impediment to you in the spectral realm. Will yourself to pass through, and you shall.
You shall not pass. But in this case, you shall pass. In this mechanic, I think it's super neat. Where is the portal? There it is. And that's it. Exceptional fight. Like all the fights in the game are just mechanics, right? So you need to do this and that and then the boss die. There is not actually a fight. Except on the actual final boss, if you can call that a fight.
Return to the sanctuary of the clans, Raziel. Melchiah's soul has endowed you with the means to gain entry. Beware, however. This hollow derelict is abandoned, but not uninhabited.
It's not really worth it on the first, like after you kill the boss, you go after the secrets, because you're gonna have some secrets like this one. Then you're gonna find others that you need.
These artifacts enhance your stamina, enabling you to prolong your material manifestation. Gather 5 to complete the emblem, and thereby augment your strength.
Because then you need to do backtracking, because you need more gifts to actually get there. So I usually just go after those after I kill the second boss. But now that I'm already down here, like I don't even know where I'm going, just walking. I think this is the normal path. So So I want to go to the other direction. There's the door. There is the other door here again. Then we have those kind of magic that you can use. Pretty useless. Barely use anywhere.
Once acquired, these glyphs empower you with elemental lore. Each spell exacts a sacrifice of energy, however. Use them sparingly and wisely.
Yeah, it's pretty useless. It's more just to get it. Usually you want to get full health before you go back. Because otherwise you cross his and now you don't have any soul, then you have to fight the enemy. So if you get the life first, then you can just run. I think can't really go forward on this. I don't remember, to be sure. Like, to be honest, not to be sure. I think you can get out, but then you get blocked. Yeah. So I have the portal, but there is no way to get up. That's why I'm saying like it's not really worth trying to go after this kind of stuff just after you kill the boss. You can get one, but then one doesn't do anything, doesn't give you more life. You need 5. So usually just go kill 2 boss, then you look for the stuff, then you kill 2 more boss, then you find everything else. And that's basically the game. So I'm thinking of doing 1 boss per run, but then this part here is not really like a boss, like more just a part that you need to do, and then you get set in the path for the next boss. So just gonna do this one, and there is also a nice cinematic with some dialogues. In the older version, like the very old version, somewhere around here, I don't know if it was this bridge or a different bridge. I think it was here. Yeah, you could keep jumping on the mountains, and you jump on some weird places, and you eventually end up jumping out of the game and just falling to the green void. So I don't really have anything to do and just going around the game. squeeze me, guys. Let me grab this so here before they hit me. Thank you for jumping down. I think it's mandatory to kill those guys. Yeah, it is. Then over here, there is no path, yeah, so we're useless killing these guys. Yeah. See if I can get full health. Perfect. If memory doesn't fail, there is no difference on which path you take. Just go around in circle. Oops. Yeah, come on.
Raziel.
Kain!
The Abyss has been unkind.
I am your creation, Kain. Now, as before, you criticize your own work. What have you done with my clan, degenerate? You have no right.
What I have made, I can also destroy, child.
Damn you, Kain! You are not God! This act of genocide is unconscionable!
Conscience? You dare to speak to me of conscience? Only when you have felt the full gravity of choice should you dare question my judgment. Your lifespan is a flicker compared to the mass of doubt and regret that I have borne since Mortanius first turned me from the light. To know that the fate of the world hangs dependent on the advisedness of my every deed? Can you even begin to conceive what action you would take in my position?
I would choose integrity, Kain.
Look around you, Raziel. See what has become of our empire. Witness the end of an age. The clans scattered to the corners of Nosgoth. This place has outlasted its usefulness. As have you.
The Soul Reaver, Kain's ancient blade, older than any of us and 1,000 times more deadly. The legends claimed that the blade was possessed and thrived by devouring the souls of its victims. For all our bravado, we knew what it meant when Kain drew the Soul Reaver in anger. It meant you were dead.
For some epic fight. Precise movements is annoying. If you miss the jump, then you take the hit. I think I did. Really?
blade is vanquished, so it unfolds, and we are a step closer to our destinies. I swore I saw a glint of satisfaction in Kain's eye when the Soul Reaver was destroyed. I did not understand the game that Kain was playing, but I knew the finishing move.
From this moment and ever afterward, you and this blade are inextricably bound. Soul Reaver and Reaver of Souls, your destinies are intertwined. By destroying the sword, you have liberated it from its corporeal prison and restored it to its true form, a wraith blade, its energy unbound. No longer a physical blade, it can only manifest itself in the material realm when your strength is fully restored. Once manifest, it will sustain you.
What are you, little soul? Another of Kain's creatures come to taunt this bound spectre.
I did not intend to disturb your rest.
Rest. A body is needed for sleep. Flesh and bones are required to recline. No, child. All I may do is watch and remember, ceaselessly conscious as this wretched world's history unfurls. Ghastly past, insufferable future, are they one and the same? Am I always here?
How have you come to haunt these pillars?
Kain refused the sacrifice. The Pillar of Balance, corrupted to its core, stands as a monument to his blind ambition. Now these pillars serve only to bind me here, my prison and eternal home, thanks to the avarice of your master, Kain.
That bastard can claim no allegiance from me.
Then we share a common foe, Raziel. Return here when you have need. Ariel remembers what others have forgotten.
And refuse the sacrifice. That's the how you call it.
May you find peace here, Raziel.
On the second game, so when you go to the menu, that's exactly what they say. I guess that will be it. So just going to position the beginning of the next journey. And then call it a day. Man, this went fast. First time I think it took me more than days to do this. I didn't know where to go or what I was doing, so... Yeah, good thing when you get the Reaver now, you don't lose health when you go to the Spectral Realm. If you are full, you're still full, so don't need to worry about filling up the health before looking for a portal. Can I remember where to go? Where? Okay, do. To the waterfall, then there is a path underwater.
Your brother Zephon's keep lies far to the east, beyond the ruins that greeted your first exit from the underworld. He and his brood have cocooned themselves in a derelict cathedral, having murdered its human guardians.
I think here I always go backwards, so I go one place further that I shouldn't be, then I go back. That's what's always happening. So you're supposed to have an entrance over the water somewhere. Is that place? Or this is the part where I go to the next step and I have to go back. Wait, what? Oh. There. I was like, wait, where is the stair? There should be a stair somewhere here. Portal? Where is the portal? Yeah, you see that I was gonna get the portal, and then it will be missing one. I don't know how I do this, like I always go to the wrong direction. It seems pretty normal path to me. Hey, get here. If you hit them, then they keep setting on fire. It's annoying. And then you're going to enter a city full of humans. And if you hit them, then now all of them gonna attack you. Not all of them, the ones that use weapons. The others will just run.
The human citadel. Its towering walls and deep moats engineered to keep Nosgoth's vampire plague at bay. Though the city was well fortified against vampires, its human architects hadn't considered a breach by a creature such as myself.
If I remember correctly, the portal on the human city is on the other side of the city, which is quite annoying. Make humans worship you. Well, this is a little late. They were doing this from the beginning. Where is the portal? Is this direction or this direction? I have no idea. Just need to be careful on the doors. Should not. You're gonna open the door and then you hit the omen, and that's annoying. Portal. That's not the portal path. No, that's not. This is the path for the human puzzle, which you can't really solve right now. For a remaster, the game is looking pretty good. Usually companies do remaster it, but then they destroy the game. I really hate when this happens. So a remaster should be only making the game run on new hardware, right? So that, because if you try to run this original, it won't even open. So that's the first thing. And then graphics, right? Supporting controller maybe. And maybe fixing some bugs that the game had and always had, some stuff like this. But then they go and start adding mechanics, and then they remove mechanics, and then they destroy the game. I really hate when this happens. Doesn't seem to be the case so far. Oh yeah. If I go to the portals, right? So you see here, that's the last boss. Oh no, there's the human city. Yeah, that's fine. So it was correct then. But then, crap! I don't remember how you get to where you need to go. Please leave me alone. I think you're supposed to drop it down. Not really seeing any path. First path. Ooh. Oh, that's the I just pressing buttons on the controller to see what happens. Yeah, that's the original. So this is the first path you take. That's the human path. This is the last boss. What am I missing? Why do I always get lost in some place? Oh yeah, it's not here. Yeah, that's why I always get lost in the same place. Can't jump here, yes you can. Nice that you can still see the game how it was. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. Of course, it has a lot of squares, the resolution, of course. But it's pretty close. I should have done this on the boss. Yeah, the boss looked awful because there was no... Yeah, I think this is the closest. I think I'm going backwards now. This, if you use magic, then this restores the magic a little bit. I think I went too far back. It would be faster if I just walk it out. Crap. Don't need to do anything, just jump all the enemies. Oh no, that's here is where I want to go. Yeah, exactly. Because now there is the gate here. That's it. Portal. Okay, so the entrance is right here. I'm gonna just open it. And I'm just gonna activate a portal here, and that's it. Then the next one, we'll go for this boss, do all the stuff, and then go to the next boss. I usually leave the hunting for life and the treasures after the third boss, because then you have all the path. I think I could do like after the fourth boss, just to reduce the backtrack. Okay, I guess that will be it. So how does one save? I guess you can just save. So in the original, you always started at the very beginning, if I'm not wrong, where you first wake up, and then you had to walk to the portal, and then you teleport where you need to go. I don't know, maybe they've made a save where you actually are. Okay, that will be it. Thank you for watching. I hope you like it, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.